The Royal English Academy. An English Reign. 20th century novel. Honors 4th year English. Subject code 241107. Season 2018-19. Who personifies the dark side of every man in Heart of Darkness? What do the knitting women signify to Marlowe? Who is the first white man that Marlowe meets at the company's station? What was Kurt's mission in Congo? Who is called the papier-mâché Mephistopheles? What is ivory? What does ivory stand for? What is imperialism? Where was Kurtz buried? What makes the manager envious of Kurtz? On what charge is Aziz arrested? How is Rhodesia divided by British? Why is To the Lighthouse called a triple-decker novel? Who is the protagonist of To the Lighthouses? Who is steering the boat to the lighthouse? What is suffragette movement? Who is Charles Tansley? Who is Banks? What is the setting of A Passage to India? Suffrage party held. Who is Fielding? Whom did Fielding marry? What do the Malabar Caves symbolize? What kind of novel is Sons and Lovers? How many children did the Morel couple have? Name them. What is different between Clara and Miriam? Why does Clara love Paul? Where did Paul join first as a clerk? Which disease did William suffer from, and where did he die? What kind of girl is Miriam? Who introduces Clara to Paul? What is the name of Clara's husband? What is Oedipus complex? How does Moses comfort Mary? What is Mary's obsession? How does Mary face her death? What was the news caption of Mary's murder? What was the former name of Zimbabwe? What is the source of the title of the novel The Grass is Singing? Describe the trial scene in A Passage to India, between Dr. Aziz and Mrs. Moore. How does the novel A Passage to India end? Why is Lily Briscoe discontent with her picture? Discuss briefly the role of Mrs. Ramsay. Compare and contrast Mr. and Mrs. Ramsay. Sketch the character of Mary Turner. Trace the autobiographical elements in The Grass is Singing. Describe the murder of Mary in The Grass is Singing. What is the significance of Paul-Miriam episode? Bring out the significance of Paul-Clara relationship in Sons and Lovers. What do you know about Kurtz? What is the meaning of the title Heart of Darkness? What does the word horror refer to in the novel Heart of Darkness? Discuss the significance of Malabar Caves in A Passage to India. Comment on the theme of the conflict of culture in A Passage to India. Justify the title of the novel, A Passage to India. Discuss the major theme of the novel To the Lighthouse. Justify the title of the novel To the Lighthouse. Discuss the character Lily Briscoe. Discuss the treatment of love and marriage in Sons and Lovers. Examine Walter Morel as a tragic character. How are the Black Africans treated in The Grass is Singing? What picture of social life do you find in The Grass is Singing? Portray the character of Mary in The Grass is Singing. How does Conrad treat the theme of imperialism in Heart of Darkness? Illustrate the significance of Kurt's last word, the horror. The horror